Hello everyone, welcome to Geeky Nerd. Today we will begin a new aptitude topic called ages. Before moving into the video, I hope that everyone would have become thorough with the aptitude topic averages. Averages topic was divided into 8 parts for the convenience of the listeners. If you had not seen the videos related to averages, please click on the card or the link in the bio to watch it. In this video, we will be discussing the introduction and the basics of the ages aptitude topic. Like, share, and subscribe the channel for more interesting concepts and shortcut methods for solving them. So, without wasting any time, let's head into the video. So, let us first understand some of the prerequisites which everyone has to be aware before proceeding to solve the various questions related to the concept of ages. We need to be sure and we need to understand the meaning of three essential keywords, namely before or ago, present, and hence or after. For example, as per the flowchart given below, we fix the present age as capital X. If I want to know my age n years ago, that is, before so many years, if I want to know my age, then we will reduce those number of years from the present age. Therefore, if we want to go n years before or ago and we want to find age at that year, then it will be x minus n. So, from the present, if we want to calculate our age after n years, then the age will be equivalent to x plus n. Here n gives the number of years before or ago or hence or after, and x refers to the present age. So as far as the concept of age is considered, we will only deal with a single concept, and this concept is more than sufficient to solve any kind of complicated problems with respect to ages. So it is to deal with either present or past or future. So it has two individual cases which we will see now. If the ratio of percentages of A and B is X is to Y, and after or hence n years, the ratio becomes P is to Q. So what they are given is, at present, the ratio of ages of A and B is X is to Y. They are moving n years in forward, hence determines future, and they are moving n years forward, in which the ratio gets modified to P is to Q. Therefore, initially it was x is to y. When you add n years to both x and y, the ratio gets modified to P is to Q. Therefore, we can derive or we can bring an equation x plus n divided by y plus n is equal to P by Q. So from this we can find out either the present age or the future age, that is after n years, very easily. If the ratio of the present ages of A is to B is X is to Y, and before or ago n years, the ratio of the ages will be P is to Q, then. So this is just a reverse of the first subcase where we discuss future. Here we will be discussing past. So X is to Y is the ratio of the present ages of A is to B. We are moving n years ago. If we move n years ago, their ratio gets modified to P is to Q. So we can bring an equation of x minus n divided by y minus n is equal to P by Q. From this we can easily determine the present age or the age before n years. So we will try to solve different varieties of problems to understand and to make it simple for us for solving the complicated questions. A father is twice as old as his son. 20 years back, he was 12 times as old as his son. What is the present age of father? So in the question, it has clearly been given that father is twice as old as his son. Let us assume that X be the A father is twice as old as his son. 20 years back, he was 12 times as old as his son. What is the present age of father? We assume that x is equal to age of father and y is equal to age of son. At present, ratio is equal to 2:1, which in turn implies x is equal to 2k and y is equal to k. So a father is twice as old as his son. Therefore, ratio is 2:1. X is equal to 2k and y is equal to k. So they have given in the question 20 years back. Therefore, past 20 years ratio was 12:1, which in turn implies x minus 20 is equal to 2k minus 20 and y minus 20 is equal to k minus 20. That is, we are just substituting x is equal to 2k and y is equal to k. We know that the ratio of present and past age can be defined as x minus n divided by y minus n is equal to p by q, where xy refers to the ratio of the present ages of the father and son. P is to q refers to the ratio of the ages of father and son before 20 years, and n refers to as 20. This form, we can substitute the known values in the formula. So 2k minus 20 divided by k minus 20 is equal to 12 by 1. So 2k minus 20 is equal to 12k minus 240, which implies 10k equal to 220. Therefore, k equal to 22. We found that the ratio is 22. When we substitute it, we know that x is equal to 2k, that is percentage of the father. Therefore, 2 into 22 is equal to 44. And percentage of son, y is equal to k, which is equal to 22. So from the question, we have easily identified the age of the father and the age of the son. They had given ratio of the ages of father and son at present and ratio of the ages of father and son before 20 years. By substituting in the formula we discussed earlier, we obtained the answer as age of the father is equal to 44 years and age of son is equal to 22 years. So, with respect to ages, what we can do is, once we find the answer, we can substitute them back in the question to determine whether the answer is right or wrong. So, we found the answer as 44 and 22. The first statement of the question says that a father is twice as old as his son. Therefore, x is 44, y is 22, and 22 into 2 will give me 44. Therefore, the first statement is right. 20 years back. So subtract 20 on both the sides. You will get that x is equal to 44 minus 20, which is equal to 24, and y is equal to 22 minus 20, which is equal to 2. If you find the ratio of x is to y before 20 years, it will be 24 by 2, which is equal to 12:1. In the question, it has been stated that 20 years back, he was 12 times as old as his son. So this statement too satisfies. Therefore, the answer what we found is the correct one. Through this video, we had learned the basics and the introduction of the aptitude topic ages. I insist all the listeners to practice solving more and more problems to increase the speed of solving as well as their confidence. Like, share and subscribe the channel and convey it to your friends such that they can be benefited. Until we meet in the next video, thank you.